From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour would sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A gold glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Striding into the box, Tim Beckham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tim Beckham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs. And let's see if they continue that today.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. An impressive 4 for 7. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count.
Count remains full. Once again a 3-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Batting third, left fielder,
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Alex Cobb will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
So with one away here, we give you a look at the dimensions at Minute Maid Park. Not your average cookie-cutter ballpark, that's for sure. 315 to the base of those Crawford boxes in left, 362 out toward the train tracks in left center, a full 435 out beyond Tal's Hill in dead central, then a more modest 373 to right center and 326 down the right field line. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. The pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. A 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Chris Davis now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Davis is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Grounded to third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, center fielder number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Jones doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, number 3. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one. So he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Into the box now, James Harden. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Harden, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Still 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Harden takes his lead at third with one away. Hit hard on the ground to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that. But he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's George Springer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez would be next. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the third out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Leading off the inning, Caleb Joseph, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Two and two. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Beckham has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, what a stop! He's up with it. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. He swings and misses. Throw down. not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reddick, a native of Georgia. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 2-run home run here for Josh Reddick. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Line towards center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, number 3. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Now batting.
Into the box now, James Harden. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bounced weakly near the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, David Lee.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
3 runs already home here.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Trumbo, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Lee is off of first with 2 away. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's George Springer. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the Orioles nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Harden facing back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lee is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Davis at second with 2 down. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Two out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Astros 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Lee moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Ready for another chance. Renato Nunez flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Nunez, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 30, Chris Tillman.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Lee.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to first. Davis has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter,
there's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3, already a home run and a double for him in this one.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Smoke toward 3rd. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, James Harden.
Ready once again, James Harden. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. Is a curveball that misses high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Mancini racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a well-located fastball down around the knees.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in once again, David Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Trumbo. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tillman sets. 0-2 on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-1. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready now for Baltimore. Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. hit at third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And here's Renato Nunez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Orioles lead 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 48, Richard Bryant.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Scope has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, James Harden.
Striding in for Houston, James Harden. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Yank fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit high and deep to right center. Trumbo on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Check that out right there. I love some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Orioles nothing. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Tapper up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The batter, Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Reddick. An attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Davis over to his left, and that's the third out. One left for Houston, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
This one's down to third, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Will Harris will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Will Harris.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 0 for 4. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. Mancini gets his lead at first, nobody out. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark.
Last chance here, and stepping in, Mark Trumbo. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Houston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dallas Keuchel earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Alex Cobb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Keuchel. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.